Orlando approach Cessna 826 Sierra Papa with request.
November 826 Sierra Papa, Orlando, stay position, altitude and the request, please.
Yeah, we are just on the north shore of Lake Apopka at 2,600 feet. We would like to get a practice ILS approach into Orlando Executive.
And how will that approach terminate?
It's going to be a full stop.
Number 826 Sierra Papa, thank you. Squawk 0334 and verify it is Victor.
0334 in the box, and we will get Victor now for you, 826 Sierra Papa.
Connection 404, climb and maintain 4,000.
Clear delivery available.
Number 826 Sierra Papa, radar contact 15 miles west of the Orlando Executive Airport. Maintain VFR conditions at 2,000. Turn left heading 080. Number 826 Sierra Papa, fly heading of 070 and contact approach 121.1.
121.1, we'll go to 070. 826 Sierra Papa, thank you, sir. 070, 121.1, change over. Here we go. Wait for a minute before you check in, just to make sure you're not stepping on anyone. Let's check in. Orlando approach, Cessna 826 Sierra Papa, checking in at 2,000 feet.
November 826 Sierra Papa, Orlando approach, altimeter 2996.
Okay, so we've made contact with our next approach controller. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead.
Departure 13 Hotel Lima, climbing through 1500 for 2000.
Head a brief the
Opening
approach.
13 Hotel Lima, Orlando departure ident, climb and maintain 7000.
But then stop speaking for a second.
Ident, climb, maintain 7000, 13 Hotel Lima.
Okay, so we're doing the ILS 25 approach.
Opening 13 Hotel Lima, radar contact 3 miles northwest of Sanford. Proceed direct to Kaiser, depart Kaiser direct Craig.
Kaiser, then direct Craig, 13 Hotel Lima.
ILS 25 at Orlando.
Mark of convective segment 56 and 55 Eastern, valid until 0055 Zulu for South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and coastal waters. Additional information available on HiWAS Flight Watch and Flight Service frequency.
Cool. ILS 25 at Orlando Executive. Okay, we've got the 109.35, which is a localizer frequency. Approach course 253 setting. Touchdown elevation is 113. We're on with approach. We've got the information. We're going to put 118.7, which is Orlando Executive Tower, on standby. And here we go. We're going to get vectors to the final approach course. Glide slope.
Connection 410, turn right, heading 180, descend and maintain 1,600.
180 and descend maintain 1,600, connection 410.
We're going to intercept the glide slope. Once we do intercept that, we're going to descend on the said glide slope. To a minimum of 400 feet with three...
That was connection 420.
We need to go down to 400 feet.
Sorry, it's coming in broken.
That's
what
the decision height.
The numbers for connection?
When we get to that decision height, we need to have 3/4 of a mile visibility to land. You know, if we've got the approach lights in sight, we can
Connection 416, squawk 0326 and ident.
We can only descend to 100 feet above the elevation. At which point we would need the markings in sight. But if we've got all the markings in sight, we've got the runway, we've got the required visibility.
Connection 400.
We can land.
Conditions.
Which, as you can see from this camera here,
broken. Probably
visibility is a lot more than 3/4 of a mile. So, looking good.
North of Sanford, proceed via the Monroe arrival.
I'm maintain 5,000, connection 45.
Connection 416, can I Sanford Tower, 120.3, get in. Connection 405, radar contact, 4 miles northwest of
Okay,
Sanford.
the localizer frequency is tuned and identified. Got it set to about 2300 on the RPM, maintaining 2,000 feet, which is what we were assigned by
25.8, 13 Hotel.
by approach. I'm just enjoying the VFR weather. This is fantastic, being able to do this without a HUD on. Love it.
400, turn right, heading 180, descend and maintain 2,000.
180 and 2,000, connection 400.
Connection 410, connect Sanford Tower, 120.3, get in.
Get you a little view of downtown Orlando underneath the wing there, going directly underneath it.
On approach, connection
And then just to the east of that is Orlando Executive Airport,
connection 211.
which if you can see between the
211,
strut.
squawk 0310 and ident.
There we go, cool. Just trying to give you a bit of something to look at as we fly over.
Approach connection 400, I got an update on that cell that's just to the east side of Sanford.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir, we just saw lightning and I guess rain began about a minute and a half ago over there. Connection 400, no wind.
Thank you so much.
The boy tower.
Connection 400, just maintain 110 knots there until Udemy, and you can connect the tower wind speed 0.3.
Roger, 110 until you to me, and then we'll go to tower. Thanks, connection 400.
Leisure 703, descend and maintain 3,000, then reduce speed to 170.
3,000 and speed 170, elevation 703. Which way is that cell moving on 12 o'clock?
Moving to the east.
Say again?
To the east.
Yeah, you can see all these people telling her about this storm cell. There is some lightning towards the northeast that I'm just trying to keep my eye on. We are going back into the airport now, and we are not going any further towards the north than this, so we should be okay. Just got to keep your eye on it though. I need a new headset. I've been looking around. Obviously Bose is the top line one.
ATC 6 Papa, descend and maintain 1,500.
1,500 for 6 Papa. Yeah, I've been looking around for headsets and stuff. I can't really,
Connection 229, if you could
can't
go
really
ahead
buy
and
one at the
check
minute,
for me.
but yeah, the Bose is the $1,000 one, which is
ID connection 229.
expensive, to say the least. But then again, the next one that I was looking at is a Lightspeed Zulu, and that's 900.
Connection 405, contact
So if anyone wants to donate me a
12520.
headset, feel free.
25E, connection 45, get east.
For AT6 Papa, turn right heading 180.
180 to the right, 6 Papa.
Step looking for the Monroe, stay your call sign.
Connection 601.
Okay, mixture's rich, landing lights on,
601,
we're lit up,
0362, and
fuel
identify.
selectors on both,
0362 and identify.
wheels are down.
601.
Powers as we require it at the moment, and of course,
601, radar contact.
we have
10
seatbelts
miles
on.
north of Sanford, proceed via the Monroe arrival.
Let's do Monroe, connection 601.
she's turned us to a heading of 190, which is going to take us directly past UCF,
Connection 229, fighting 130.
the University of Central Florida, their American football stadium.
AT6 Papa, 3 miles from Mary B, turn right heading 220, maintain 1,500 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 25 approach.
Going to 220, maintain 1,500 until established, cleared ILS 25, 6 Papa. Anyway, right now we are flying directly over UCF, University of Central Florida, their American football stadium.
Connection 615.
Connection 601, can I stay for
Okay, the localizer is in, we're turning to that 253 heading now, and then we're going to try and maintain
Connection
it.
615, radar contact, 10 miles north of Sanford. You're following your company inbound on the Monroe. Currently at your 12 o'clock and a mile southbound 1,500 Seminole.
Alright, we're certain and we'll follow when we go in connection 615.
And now we're just going to wait for the glide slope to come in. I see we're a little bit right of course, so we're going to just turn left.
Leisure 703, turn left.
On an
heading
ILS, it's
09.
imperative that you do small corrections because the needle is very, very, very sensitive.
105.
So small corrections on an ILS. Number 2.6 from
South 260 Papa, contact Executive Tower 118.7.
118.7. Thanks for the help. Have a good evening, 6 Papa. Okay. Switch over to tower again. Wait to see if anyone else is calling. Nobody is, and now we're going to call. Orlando Executive Tower, Cessna 8260 Papa, 2 miles from Seaboyd, inbound ILS 25.
260 Papa, Executive Tower, number 1, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, number 160 Papa. Cool, okay. Maintaining the localizer. Very small corrections is what's needed on an ILS. It's very, very sensitive. And there's a beautiful aircraft just above us that's going into Orlando International. We're coming up the Seaboyd. Final approach is glide slope intercept, so I've put the 1 notch of flaps in. There's the glide slope. We're now going to descend on the glide slope. And we are maintaining the crosshair. Set the trim for whatever we need. Just feeling it out. About a 500 foot per minute descent is usually what I like to have, or what's usually required. And there it is, we're at 500 foot per minute about, maintaining the crosshair here. Cool. Doing well. Again, as I say, if you can take anything away from my videos, at least for the ILS videos, very, very small and very minute corrections. Because if you overcorrect, you're going to be S-turning to get in on the localizer, and that is not a stabilised approach. So, if this was in IMC, then you might have to go missed if you're trying to S-turn to get on the localizer course. But we are established on it. We've contacted tower. We're descending to the runway. We're going down to 400 feet, which currently we're 500 feet above that decision height. And the decision height is the height at which the decision must be made to continue the approach or go missed. You'd have to go missed for if you're not stabilised on the approach, if you don't have the required visibility or the required visual markings on the runway. So we're 200 feet above decision height, decision altitude. 100 feet above it. 90 knots. 500 feet. Still on the glide slope, doing well, minor corrections, whatever you need to just remain on that glide slope. Here's 400 feet, okay. There we go, now we're going to look up. I have the field in sight, we're going to back off the power. I'm going to put all my flaps in. So I've got the required markings. I'm going down to the runway. We've been cleared to land. So now it's just a normal landing. Welcome back to Orlando Executive. Oh, that shimmy damper has not been fixed. Wow. Hold some back pressure.
Skyhawk 60 Papa, parking west ramp.
Affirmative, 60 Papa.
60 Papa, turn right runway 31, left Foxtrot to the ramp. You need to monitor ground, point 4 when you clear.
Alright, we'll go right on 31 and then off on Foxtrot, monitor the ground. Negative 60 Papa, thank you sir.
Have a good one.